Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. Thank you for joining us this morning. Also, welcome to fall. Mona, it's a beautiful day out there.
It is, and I hope you can get out and enjoy the sun and the cool, crisp fall weather. You know what? It's colder in my house at sometimes than it is outside, Clyde. I have to go out and get warm.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I got that same issue. Mona, in addition to this being the start of fall fully, the first full day that starts fall, this is we like to look at national days on the calendar, and there are just a ton of them today. And I wanted to pull out two of them because I think they particularly resonate for us. One is National American Businesswomen's Day. Hooray for that.
Absolutely, Clyde. So many small businesses are run by women, and they deserve being celebrated because that is a lot of hard work to run your own business.
It is, and it is business owners, and it is people, it is women who are working in the business world as well that are kind of the focus of today. And so they encourage everybody to give a shout out to business women that they know. So we could start with Swimbo, who keeps you and me in line, she who must be obeyed. That's one shout out we could give today.
Absolutely, Clyde. She works hard. I'm telling you. We are.
She's hard at work right now, isn't she?
She is. She'll be telling us to wrap it up in a minute. But you know what?
Exactly.
What we call ourselves? We call ourselves adult daycare, and she is the best adult daycare teacher and leader ever.
Yeah, it's like herding cats. So that's National Businesswomen's Day is one day that we celebrate today. The other one, Mona, is one that is ever nearer and dearer to our hearts. One we hope to be the focus of in the not too distant future. National Centenarians Day, the day that says thank you and blessings to all of those who are 100 or over.
Oh, we were, kind of talking about this. I had a grandmother who lived to 104. And so, I feel like I've got some genes in me. So, I may make it. Who knows? Who knows? And I have an aunt who is 90. So she's in great health. So we'll just see. Clyde, you think you got long life in your family?
I do. My mom is 91. Her mom was 94. But they were really sweet people, and I'm not so sure I need to be counting on making it as far as they did. So, just saying.
Well, you never know. You never know.
No, you
and,
don't.
It's such a small percentage, really, of, we were talking about in the U.S., a small percentage of people make it to 100 or above. So we want to wish them all well, good health, and we want to listen to them. They've got good wisdom.
Yeah,
good wisdom.
They got great stories to tell. So happy National Centenarians Day. By the way, wouldn't it be great for people to reward you for things you're already doing? Well, that's what United Dairy Farmers is doing through its UDrive program. We talked to one UDrive member who says the cards have saved him a lot of money. Take a look.
The UDrive card's been awesome for me. I do DoorDash deliveries, so using the UDrive has saved me a lot of money on gas because I have to fill up like once or twice a day sometimes because I'm driving all over the city. The feeling I get is just stupendous. It's like, it's just like a little major win for the day because saving money on gas is just so crucial right now because everybody's on a tight budget. And the thing I like is they have the price lock guarantee. If the price goes up in gas, they'll send you email like, hey, price is about to go up. So that really helps me to go get to the gas before I leave the next day. I sit there and watch people go to the different gas stations, and I kind of just smirk at them like, hey, I'm saving a lot of money. I tell people about it all the time, like, especially other DoorDash drivers, and it's a great feeling to know that saving some money at least somewhere. So a lot of users are going to UDF because I can just pop in the store. There's no lines. Some of the other grocery stores in town, you've got lines out the door, and then it's hard to get in and out. And I just like the convenience factor UDF. They have everything I need there. It helps my budget tremendously using the UDrive card because I can spend some money somewhere else, like for my kids, or I can take them out to get ice cream a little bit more, or just do a little splurge on them a little bit more. Every day I get home from work, they always say, Dad, can we go to UDF? They always like to get cherry cordials, ice cream, or the shakes. So pretty much as soon as I walk in that door, like, Dad, can we go to UDF? It's kind of like a thing because it's right down the street from my house. I do use the market basket program quite frequently because my kids will buy. They want like a Slim Jim or something of that nature, and then I think it's like $25 or something like that. And once you hit that limit, you'll save more money on gas. So it has a little icon in the apps. It's really easy to follow. When I went to UDF to sign up for my card, the person at the register was really good. She just said, "Hey, sign up for this card. It takes 2 seconds." They gave me a thing, and then I went online and filled out like the profile and got the app. And then the app makes it so much easier because sometimes I forget my card. So I can just use my number for the UDrive, or just scan it at the pump and just slide it in. That's all it takes. It's only a couple seconds.
You know that the world is a bit different now than we're used to, but it's still important to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So we all want to feel our best and be confident in the way we look, and Plexaderm has helped people across the country make their under-eye bag lines and wrinkles visibly disappear in under 10 minutes. And to tell us more, I want to welcome Annette Figueroa. Thanks for talking to us, Annette. We appreciate you being here.
Oh my gosh, I am so happy to be here. And you can see I'm wearing a mask because this has become part of our norm. And wearing a mask really puts a lot of attention on our under-eye bags, forehead lines, bridge of our nose. And we're not just wearing it to protect others, but now we have a lot of focus here. Well, Plexaderm Rapid Reduction Serum can reduce the look of under-eye bags and fine lines and wrinkles in 10 minutes.
All right, with everything going on today, I can relate to the stress, and it really affects your appearance.
Yes, and unfortunately, stress increases the release of hormones that cause aging. That's why people's interest in Plexaderm is much higher now. And because they can actually watch Plexaderm reduce the look of these forehead lines, under eye bags right before their eyes. They vanish from view in 10 minutes. And underneath the mask, the laugh lines, the lines around your lip, the lines on your neck, it gives you a relaxed, younger look, takes years off of your appearance, and you have confidence to go out and face the day.
You got that right, Annette. I am right there with you. So tell us, what is it that makes Plexaderm so effective?
Well, it's actually derived from silicates found in shale clay, and it creates an invisible layer that tightens and smooths the skin in 10 minutes. And what I love about Plexaderm is a lot of people ask, you can absolutely wear makeup. You just want to make sure that the Plexaderm dries, and you use water-based cosmetics. And it lasts up to 10 hours.
I understand you have a special offer for our viewers, and it makes Plexaderm more affordable.
Yes, we do. Well, we know that everybody's been hit hard in one way or another. So that's why we're offering a 6-application trial pack for just $14.95. That's free shipping. That's for viewers that haven't tried Plexaderm and didn't want to go full in on a bottle, or users that haven't tried it in a while. Now is the time to come back, because we're also giving a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day you receive it. That's how much we believe in the product, and you will too once you give it a try. What have you got to lose but the look of under-eye bags and fine lines and wrinkles?
And you know what, Annette? That's a good thing to lose. Oh, I'm trying to lose mine. So if people want to try this out, how can they get in touch with you?
All they do is go to plexadermtrial.com. It's that quick, that easy, and just order. There's no automatic refills, no continuous payments.
All right, sounds like a great deal. Annette, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
If you had thought you had strange quirks, wait until you hear about some strange quirks from people who grace the silver screen. Habits and oddities that may even have you saying, "Who knew?" Okay, Clyde Gray quirk. I just love it when actors imitate Christopher Walken.
He has his own iambic pentameter. He's not going, my liege. I did deny no prisoners, but I remember when the fight was done, when I was dry with rage and extreme toil.
So imagine my surprise at learning from MoviePredators.com why Walken talks with such an odd cadence. Partly it came from his dad's struggle to get rid of his accent when he immigrated from Germany.
But who knew that Walken talks like Walken because he removes all the punctuation from his scripts and substitutes his own mental punctuation on the fly? Another oddity? MoviePredators.com reports actress Tina Fey has a faint scar on the left side of her face. Now, she doesn't talk a lot about it, and who can blame her? It's the result of a violent attack on her at age 5. That's why most of her scenes are shot from the right side.
Well, as we recognize the SBA's National Small Business Week in 2020, we must acknowledge the unprecedented challenges that the COVID-19 pandemic is creating. And joining us now is Emmy and Peabody award-winning consumer expert, Claudia Lambada. Thank you so much for talking to us. And Claudia, as we head into National Small Business Week, what's the state of the economy for small businesses?
Yeah, you said it with unprecedented. It certainly has been that, not just for small businesses, but for everyone. But really, it's those small businesses that have been so severely impacted by the dips in the economy, by lockdown, by closures during this time of dealing with the coronavirus. So National Small Business Week really gives us an opportunity to celebrate these small businesses. They are the heart and soul of our communities. They're a huge economic contributor. We cannot forget that they contribute 44% of U.S. economic activity is coming from these small businesses. More than half of Americans work for or own a small business. So very important to the economy and very important during this time, and especially as we head into the holiday season, to be supporting these small businesses.
Well, there was a Back to Business holiday. What were some of the top findings from that?
So the study for Back to Business Holiday Edition from Visa found that consumers are craving normalcy. 88% of consumers say that they will buy and give during the holiday season as normal despite pandemic challenges. 52% of them are going to be shopping online. We have seen a major shift the last 6 months in online purchasing. And despite COVID, 68% of small businesses still expect the holiday season to remain a major sales opportunity. So we're definitely seeing some optimism coming out of that study.
All right, well, tell us about how Visa is helping small businesses survive.
In addition to this new information from the study, Visa has also been sending its street teams. The Visa street teams have been visiting small businesses around the country. We have visited with more than 185,000 small businesses in 66 U.S. cities. So that's one way, by giving them point of sale materials, branding materials, and educational resources. One of those educational resources that Visa is offering is a digital workshop series that's going to be launching on September 29th. It's called the Virtual Break Room Back to Business Learning Series. And this is really designed to help small businesses reopen, thrive, and connect with their consumers during this time. We're going to be covering topics including contactless payments, how to grow your business online, and digital marketing. So these are all just ways that Visa's leveraging its global network to really help and support small businesses during this time.
All right. We only have a couple seconds left, but I want to get this in. What advice do you have for businesses in this digital world?
Meeting with these businesses rather personally, we've really noticed that the ability to shift and pivot and be nimble, and you have to make those changes, has been critically important. And we want people to make sure that they know that this digital workshop series is free. They can participate in that for free, and they can get more information about that and about the study at visa.com/smallbusinesshub.
Wonderful. Thank you, Claudia, so much for talking to us. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a sign to get moving on that list of projects around your house, this is it. We're going to introduce you to local experts who will guide you on how to take your project from to-do to done. See what's trending in the home improvement world and new ways to keep your house in tip-top shape.
Join us Thursday at 8 p.m. for Project Home.
WCPO 9 Project Home is sponsored by The Basement Doctor, Klaus Roofing, and Logan AC and Heat Services.
Welcome back. As all of us navigate the COVID-19 pandemic, it is now more important than ever to have a health plan that works best for you and your family. Open enrollment season is coming up, and joining us today to help is Rebecca Madsen, the Chief Consumer Officer at UnitedHealthCare. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us. So, what should we know about open enrollment and how long does it last?
Happy to be here, and open enrollment is the time of year where you pick your health benefits for the coming year. So if you're in an employer-based plan, a Medicare plan, or in a state exchange, it's about 6 weeks in the fall, and it's a time for you to look at your plan that you had last year and make a smart choice for you and your family for the coming year.
Okay, so when you've got a lot of options, sometimes you just don't know where to begin. So how would you recommend people get started when it comes to picking a plan?
Absolutely. So we know about a quarter of people spend less than an hour during open enrollment. Don't just check the box and move on. There's a couple things that you can do. One is look at changes. What's changed in your own life? Do you need more care? Do you need less care? Are you taking different medications? Are you going to have a baby or a planned procedure? So take some time to think about that. The second thing is looking at cost. Not only the premium, that's the amount that comes out of your pocket for insurance, but also look at the deductible. That's the amount you pay before insurance kicks in. And we find a lot of people get cost surprises because they don't pay attention to the deductible. And then the last thing is coverage. Making sure that not only your providers are in network, but that your medications are on the formulary. It'll be much less expensive if you use in-network providers and your medications are covered on the formulary. So make a list of all the providers you and your family see, the medications you take, and make sure they're on the plan that you're selecting.
Good idea. Okay, so here we are in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic. Are there any new healthcare trends we ought to be aware of?
There's a couple that we can talk about. The first is what's called telemedicine or virtual visits. During the pandemic, we saw that many provider offices were closed for essential care only. And a year ago, we asked people, are you interested in telemedicine? 39% were. Now it's 91%. It's a great opportunity to get care 24/7 in your home safely so you don't have to go to a provider's office. A qualified medical professional will meet with you and they can diagnose and they can write prescriptions. So it's often a way, not only is it good and convenient, but it's also cost effective. During the pandemic, a lot of insurance carriers waived the costs of telemedicine, but even in a normal environment, it's much less expensive. And the second thing is wellness programs. We know that about 30% of people said their diet got worse during the pandemic, a lot of snacking, and also that people were doing more walking. Not only can you stay healthy, but about 70% of employers offer wellness programs with incentives, so you can put real money in your pocket for doing things that you would do anyway to keep yourself healthy.
Rebecca, you've given us a lot of tips and information. Where can people go to get more information?
They can go to uhcopenenrollment.com. There's helpful tips, information to get you through this open enrollment season as easily as possible.
All right, Rebecca. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thanks for having me.
Indeed. Mona?
And we'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. Plus, have you checked us out on YouTube? That's where we have full episodes of the show. You'll find some fun segments you've never seen before, or you can watch your favorites again and again. So subscribe right now on youtube.com/Cincy Lifestyle. And we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Well, happy first full day of fall. Mostly clear out there today, but clouds will start to filter in during the day, turning us partly cloudy. Mid-70s for a high today. Boy, what a yummy day.
Yes, it is. And coming up tomorrow on Cincy Lifestyle, we're going to introduce you to the Queendom. Get it? Queendom. A local fitness instructor is helping women build a renewed sense of self-esteem as well as their muscles. And we'll tell you all about D is for Divine Fitness.
All right. Plus, did you know that before COVID-19, 1 in 5 kids was food insecure? Now it's 1 in 4 kids. We'll talk about what you can do to take a bite out of food insecurity in our area. All that, so much more. Tomorrow, here on Cincy Lifestyle. Mona?
Thank you, Clyde. And you know what? You know, talking about getting older as we were, because we're celebrating our centenarians. Is that right, Clyde?
Centenarians today. Yep.
Okay, right. Centenarians today. You know what? It's so amazing when people get to that age, because they not only know they know a lot, but they are willing to share with you. And you were right, you know, to sit down with someone and listen to their stories. We did that for my grandmother on her 100th birthday. We did that for her, and she was sharing all the stories, and we were able to record it. So that's my tip for you. Record your older family stories. You won't be sorry that you did. And that is Cincy Lifestyle for Tuesday, September 22nd. We are so glad that you joined us today, and you can be part of the show. Reach out to us. Let us know what your ideas are. We love it when you do. And enjoy outside our first fall day, and make it a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching our video, and if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.